Secretary of State Marco Rubio has been meeting with U.S. military personnel tasked with monitoring the fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. You're seeing this new footage right next to me. Rubio calls this mission historic, but admitted there will be difficulties ahead in implementing the U.S. brokered Gaza peace plan.
The journey to sort of get through the 21 points of the plan, to get through all the things that we're trying to achieve, is not going to be a linear journey. There's going to be ups and downs and twists and turns.
CBS News senior foreign correspondent Holly Williams is watching all of this closely and joins us now to discuss, I guess, what's happening and what to expect. Holly, great to see you. What more can you tell us about Secretary of State Marco Rubio's visit?
Hey there, Errol. Well, the Secretary of State's visit follows visits by the Vice President, J.D. Vance, and President Trump's negotiators, his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, all this week, all in the course of 1 week. And I think that shows you just how badly the Trump administration wants this fragile ceasefire in the Gaza Strip to hold and then to move ahead with President Trump's 20-point peace plan. The ceasefire has held now for 2 weeks, but there was a deadly flare-up of violence on Sunday. Many are skeptical that Hamas will ever hand over its weapons. And here in Israel, some are also not convinced that their leader, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, will stick to the ceasefire deal. Despite that, at a press conference earlier today, Secretary Rubio adopted the same resolutely positive tone that we've heard from other U.S. officials, saying that, quote, "we have every reason for healthy optimism." He also visited that civil military coordination center that you mentioned before. It's in southern Israel. It's new. It just opened this week. And there are around 200 U.S. troops there monitoring the ceasefire. We were actually there earlier this week with the Vice President, J.D. Vance, who was talking about the International Stabilization Force, which under President Trump's peace plan will go into Gaza and secure Gaza. But Vance was adamant that U.S. troops would not be part of that.
Now, Holly, that force will be crucial in keeping the peace, keeping everyone in the region protected. But do we know yet who might be a part of this International Stabilization Force?
So, Errol, under the president's plan, the International Stabilization Force would work with Palestinian police officers in Gaza, training them, providing support, securing Gaza's borders to stop more weapons from coming in. Under that plan, Hamas would play no role in the governance of the Gaza Strip. It's thought that Arab countries and perhaps other Muslim countries would contribute to the force, but there are some really big questions. Firstly, specifically which countries? And do they have the experience to secure Gaza when there are not only militant groups there, but also armed gangs? Secondly, what will Israel accept? This is right on Israel's border. For instance, would Israel accept Turkish troops in Gaza, given Israel and Turkey's complicated relationship? And thirdly, who will these Palestinian police officers be, given that Hamas has been the government of Gaza for nearly 2 decades?
Such good questions, and none of them easily answered. Very important for our viewers to get the latest on this. Holly Williams, thank you so much.